Good morning, sir. This is Mark Anthony on top of your roof. This is the second unit. Your main house is there, so we'll start with the rental units. So just coming on top, I can see some of the work that your helper did. As you can see, he just put it inside the seams. He didn't put it along the crack lines. So when you do this, you really don't stop the leak. You prevent some of it, but it doesn't cure all. Like you can see right there, see that crack right there? That's one of the things that it doesn't cover. Your roof is in pretty decent condition. It's not horrible. It has a little bit of lines where you can see that the roof is actually pulling away from the structure. See how as I move it, my foot along it, you can see it start to move. That tends to happen after time. We can fix that by cutting it, relaying it, and settling it down. There's a cricket here, and the cricket you can see is the separation which pushes the water this way or this way. Very good design. It'll keep the water from constantly moving over towards your scupper, which is your downspout. And you can see right here, you see that line right there? That's the line also that pushes it to your downspout. So moving over to the smaller unit. There are some problems between this building and this building. You see those cracks along the back? All those cracks. That's where you're going to get your next leak. This is the area over the skylights where they put the additional glass on top of it. This needs to be secured so that there's no more leaks coming in through the skylights. This material is not in horrible condition. It's just not in the greatest condition as well either, but it can be salvaged. That's the good part. This is the other area over by your skylights. And what we need to do is to make sure that this doesn't get blocked anymore. You can see how full it is. It needs to be cleaned out completely so that the water continuously runs out. And that tends to be a problem. Part of maintenance is making sure none of that fills up so that you can have proper water flow off of the building. Coming over to this side, going over to your other scupper. And this is where you can see this one's a little bit more open, but blowing it out to make sure that nothing goes inside of there and builds up is proper so that you don't have the water buildup. Also, see how your roof is lifting right there? There, and also along these pipes, they weren't sealed correctly. See that? This whole pipe just moves and you can see everything on the inside right there. So that's where water's coming in at. All these things are fixable. You don't have to replace the roof. People will tell you all the time, oh, you got to pull it up and redo it. There's a couple of products out that will salvage this roof and keep you going for another 15-20 years. I'll get this over to you. Now, I did look at your main house, and from here I can see we're dealing with the same exact issues on that roof. Everything is in good condition. It's just that you can see the lines where somebody tried to patch up around the skylight and they just didn't do it correctly. I'll go take a look at that as well, but I'm sure that that roof is in the same condition as this roof. We can salvage it so that you're not having any significant problems years down the line. All right, I'll get this over to you so you can take a look at it. Bye-bye.